Hi Scorpio, I'm Ronique and happy 2023. I hope you all are doing well. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a good holiday season and you're ready for this new calendar year. We are starting off this year actually a little on a retrograde note because we do have Mars and Mercury both retrograde as we start this year, which means any of your goals, Scorpio, that you have, make sure they are ones that can change or shift, or you're being really very fluid and not being too strict, because what's going to happen is once Mercury and Mars do pick up speed again by month's end, as well as Uranus goes direct this month, you will experience a shift of energy. Clarity may come in with some of your goals, and you just want to make sure you're setting goals that are really going to be forward moving, as opposed to setting goals in a retrograde where you might not have all the information, you might not have clarity. So it's just a good idea to really rethink those intentions until you possibly get to that third, fourth week of January. So Scorpio, if this is your first time here, welcome. This is where we talk about astrology, we pull some tarot cards, and we just talk about what the energies that we're working with. I invite you to look at the description box below where you'll see the important astrology dates for the month. And these are really helpful to look at throughout the month, Scorpio. Lastly, I would love if you commented, let me know what you think of these videos. I've been doing this since 2019, and I always like to make sure that I'm staying fresh and staying relevant. And if there's any kind of content that you would like to see, or improvements that you think that I could make to be able to make sure I am giving you really good content, just let me know. I have very thick skin, so just let me know. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to get right into it. We're actually using a new deck today, which I'm really excited about. It is the Gold Foil Tarot, and as you can see here, it kind of has a holographic tone to it, which I really love, and I thought it would be a great deck to use to start the new year. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut the deck, and then we're going to pull 2 cards for each week of January. And let's get right into it, Scorpio. So we start off with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse at the beginning of the month, as well as the 2 of Pentacles. So interesting that you have the 3 and the 2 there. Maybe something dealing with your work, a job, some type of offer that you're going to have to make or accept or decline. The second week, you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, as well as the 10 of Cups in reverse. So 2 10s there in that second week of the month, Scorpio. Third week, you have the 2 of Cups in the upright position, as well as the 4 of Swords, possibly needing to take a little break, take a time out by the time you get to that third week. And lastly, we end the month with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 4 of Pentacles ending out the month. Interesting, we started with the 2, the 3 of Pentacles, and then we end with the 4 of Pentacles. So definitely a money theme going on the first and last weeks of the month with all these pentacles, Scorpio. So let's get right into it, see what we're working with here. Like I said, that first week of January, we do have both planets, Mars and Mercury, your ruler obviously being Mars, in reverse, so or in retrograde. So do make sure that you're just being really fluid. But with this 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles, I'm sensing that there's some type of decision around your finances, your money, but also this could be career related. You may have thought about taking maybe a class, some type of certification. There's something around you being either taught or you teaching someone else, but you're kind of wondering, was it worth it or is it worth it? I'm going to tell you a good example is last year, I was in the process of getting my real estate license, and halfway through it, I just started having these thoughts of like, okay, is all of this work really going to be like what I'm looking for? And I later realized it wasn't exactly the direction I wanted to take. And I feel like it's kind of like that same thing where you're going to be asking yourself whether these extra courses, these extra, maybe your boss came to you before the holidays and was like, are you wanting to level up to this next pay grade? If you are, you're going to need to get certified in this, and you're going to be doing that. And I think you're just going to be kind of weighing the options as to whether or not that's really what you want to do. And I also say that because that first week of January, we do have Venus conjunct Pluto in Capricorn, and then Venus moves into Aquarius. So I do think that there's going to be kind of this self-worth type of theme, Scorpio, as you open up the month as to whether you really want to go that route with your career, with your finances. By the time you get to the second week of the month, when we have Venus squaring the nodes, we also have Mars going direct on the 12th and Venus squaring Uranus on the 14th. I do feel like that Mars going direct is going to be really positive for you, Scorpio, especially since Mars is your ruler. I feel like there's going to be a twist of fate that occurs that second week of January that really is like the highlight of the month. It feels like this really positive energy for you and your family. Even though that 10 of Cups is in reverse, I'm sensing that this is really going to be a positive change for you all. It might be that kind of thing where in the moment it doesn't feel like the best change or the best news, but then you later realize, oh, we might just like this. Like you all might plan to move or decide, there's some type of new information that comes out, like you're going to be relocated or something that affects the whole family that's kind of out of the blue with that Wheel of Fortune. But I really sense that this is going to be a positive information that comes on in, or positive twist of fate. By the time you get to the third week, Scorpio, you do have the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, which to me is symbolizing maybe you have been working closely with a spouse, a partner. This could be a business relationship, but it feels like you all have been really harmonizing well together and doing well, but you're kind of tired. Like there definitely is that sense of like needing to take a break from each other, or maybe just having some healthy, just alone time with yourself, being able to kind of like relax, but also being able to maybe rethink, strategize for the upcoming goals. Maybe you and your partner do some goals on your own, and then you kind of come back together in a few weeks and say, okay, what are your goals, what are my goals, and what are the goals we have together. So I really feel like that's going to be a healthy kind of a healthy break there, that third week of the month. And that is actually when the sun moves into Aquarius. So I think that might be some nice energy there. Once you get to the end of the month, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like some theme that you started off the month here with the money, the job, the career, where you were kind of like wondering, is this, extra certification or whatever going to be worth it? To me, it feels like by the time you get to the end of the month, I think you've shifted gears and you're realizing maybe if you spend a little less money on this, you can actually achieve more, you can save more. Maybe you have found a different type of position or job that someone has come to you and like, oh no, you don't need that certification. You just need to, go to this certain part of the company, or you just need to talk to the head honcho over there. There's some new information I feel like you gather throughout the month that really leads you to realize maybe the way you started out the month isn't the way that you end the month in terms of your career, your money. Maybe you now have new goals now that Mars and Mercury have gone direct. So I feel like Scorpio, Scorpio, January is going to be a really pivotal month for you all, because I feel like it's going to set the stage for other type of information coming on in as we get into February, as we get into the spring, especially around your finances, since you're starting off the year with the Pentacles and then you're ending that month with the Pentacles. And then, like I said, in here you have a lot of nice energy with family, with relationships, and with a twist of fate. So overall, Scorpio, it looks like a really positive January and a good start to 2023. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.